What about the shit when this guy's like, because I just saw this fucking interview thing, which is hilarious. And he's like talking about how like he just your wife better than you. Like, how are you good with that? Because this is my thing.
He crossed the line, Bradley.
Well,
he crossed the line.
No,
because
see, now you're playing though.
No, I'm not.
No, genuinely, you sound like you're joking.
I'm hamming it up, but I think he crossed the line. I think he did cross the line because he started letting the clout get to his head. And he started like, so think about it. Before the scene comes out, he's riding this wave where he's getting more attention, more clout than he's ever gotten before, you know? And he's probably loving it. Then it comes out and a lot of people are saying like, oh, he didn't do a good job. He did a mid performance, whatever, calling it the mid tape. And, you know, as a result, I think his ego probably like couldn't handle it. So then he feels like he has to kind of like overdo it to justify himself. And, you know, I feel like it makes me feel like, oh, I need to like really sit down with these dudes or at least have like a text conversation where I kind of explain how this is going to work in the future, you know?
You're going to do more of this.
Oh, yeah, because definitely we're already planning a scene with me, her, and another dude, right?
Yeah, I heard you talking about
for Plug Talk. And we were thinking about having it be him. Onlyplugtalk.com. Sign up $5 a month. We were going to do it with him. I love it. But now this motherfucker's out here running his mouth. I'm like, oh, all right, we're back to the drawing board. We got to find somebody else now.
Me?
No, a professional.
A professional?
Yeah. Oh. Probably a brother, too. I don't know.
Why does it got to be a brother?
I mean, based on, like, the appetite, it seems like the black part is, like, a big part of it.
Well, it's an
I didn't really see that. I didn't know that that was going to be.
It's the marriage thing, the interracial thing, and, like, the cuck thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing that gets all these people going crazy. That's what it is. Yeah. That's why it did so crazy. And you have a kid.
Yeah.
So there's this whole thing. Like when I looked at it, I was like, oh, this makes sense. But I still just can't. I'm just like, fucking why? Because money's money, but how much do you need? All of it?
All of it.
You don't feel like you sold your soul a little bit on that?
No, not really. I feel, like, oh yeah, you say sold your soul. I say I challenged myself. I got on the plane and I flew my ass to Mount Everest. Yeah. And I didn't know if I was going to make it or not, but I climbed that fucking mountain. But I'm other men would not be capable of such a thing. I stood my ground and I went out there, me and her, hand in hand, and we climbed the highest mountain that was possible. And now we have to find a bigger mountain. Bro,
but it's like, oh man, I'm trying to picture myself in it, and I'm just like, I just can't. I just go, why? Like, that's because at some point, let's say 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line, like it's just money, and you're like. You're a forever, and I hope you're. I guess you're okay with this, but you're forever like that now. They're always gonna say like, "Oh, you're that guy who did this, who let his wife get fucked by this guy." Like that's never gonna go away.
I know, and I'm hyped.
Really?
Yeah. No. Because at the end of the day, I don't feel like I did anything wrong. I feel like what we did was actually like not that far outside of the realm of possibility in either of our minds, you know?
And so, like we were talking earlier, like the stuff where this guy, Jason, is like talking more shit. He did his whole interview thing. That shit doesn't bother you though? Like to say like he fucked your wife better? No, that did bother
me. It fucking pissed me off that like now we gotta find another guy for this threesome because he's out here talking spicy. I feel like he doesn't know how to handle the clout.
Actually?
Yes.
Okay. Because I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell you were hamming that up a little bit.
I ham it up, but I was let down. And so let's just say she was let down as well. She was very upset because she had a good experience with him on set and then had a good experience during the rollout. You know, he was cool about her putting the scene out on her OnlyFans and him waiting a week or whatever to put it on his OnlyFans, you know, like when she asked him that, and that obviously like from his perspective, he would have made a bunch more money if he put it up on OnlyFans right away. He was cool about that and everything. So she had a good experience on camera and then off camera, but then as soon as he gets on camera with an interviewer who like is trying to get him to talk some shit, he kind of blew it. So at this point, he is on the blacklist. It's been 86th out of my wife's vagina.
Damn.
For the time being. I'm not sure if it's a situation that could ever be resolved or anything, but at least for right now,
dog,
I ain't taking no disrespect. I let you fuck my wife.
That's honestly insane to hear you say this, bro.